Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy P Fog. Thinking right out here in the lab, in the wee hours of the morning, here at 4:20. I'm doing my thing for you. You know how we do. I got a nice lesson for you today. It's all about self mastery with me. Self mastery, I'm gonna tell you what it means to me. Is choosing to create miracles over misery. What the hell? I'll break it down for you. Let's go. That is 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practiced daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? That's what self mastery means. You win when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and my God be true. Right thinkers, P Funk's philosophy on self mastery is choosing miracle over misery to me. What you mean? You are the controller of your life. You make your life what it is. You can make it miracles or you can make it miserable, according to my teacher, Sadhguru. All right, let's talk about it. I'm gonna give my philosophy. I listen to him so I can come up with my own philosophical concepts. I love that guy. If you had the power, and you do, to what? Within yourself, to create miracles daily in your life or make your life miserable, daily misery in your life. Either one of those choices you make for yourself, and you are the dictator of those choices. You're the master of you. And if you don't master nothing else in this world, you should be master of oneself. That's why self mastery and right thinking philosophy is so important. I give you self mastery life lessons, not a whole bunch of nonsense. So that's my job, and I'm doing it. If you had the power to create, which would you do? Again, you have a choice. This means you have a choice. Miracle, misery, your decision. Moving on. The choice, again, is up to you. In this life, self mastery is about choice and decision making. Constantly, constantly. Why? The life goes that way, cycles over and over again. You got to get a grip on it. And some of us, when we figure it out, life is good. I can attest to that. When we don't figure it out, life ain't good. But we struggle. We causing it on ourselves. Swimming upstream, I call it. Okay. If you're ignorant of your spiritual truths, your higher self, right? Then philosophy job is to enlighten you to you yourself spiritually with knowledge and understanding, spiritual concepts, not a bunch of superstitious nonsense to lead you down a road that ain't getting you nowhere. Trust me. And you do have the power to run your life. When you're ignorant, you give your power away to let somebody else dictate what and how you should do you. In your life, anyway, you want what you want in your life is the freedom to what? Choose. If you go to prison or if you're in a situation, you don't have choices. You done pissed away your freedom to what? Make choices for yourself. And you're incarcerated, you ain't making choices. You ain't free. I've been there, done that. And the last thing I want to be is in that situation again in life. Don't like that. So you do Don't do the things that get you there. I don't sell drugs no more. I don't do illegal stuff. I don't have to worry about going to prison. I talk to police. Well, my man, he's a BS, so he don't play the game. I don't. When I was a drug dealer, I didn't deal with police. I'm scared to death for them. I got nothing for them. They go one way, I'm going the other way. They come, I'm gone. So they don't go together. But self mastery is when your decision making that you make on a daily basis leads you to what? Blessings. That's self mastery to me. If what you're doing leads to blessings, that's self mastery. And the things that you have to do for that to happen, you have to have put the work in. He knows that. That's why he blesses you. You know your worth. When you live right, I call living right serving God, doing the right thing, whatever. But me, it's living right. What that means is you're making good decisions. That's getting you blessings because you're making those decisions and you're the benefit of those decisions. So they become blessings, aka miracles. But when you're making bad decisions, when you're doing all the wrong things for all the wrong reasons, you are miserable. Think about the good in your life and the bad in your life. And you control both of them. It's your choice. If you can't decide to do what's best for you, you will never be a self-master. You'll never reach self-mastery. It takes discipline. Self-mastery, again, I don't need to be told who I am. Y'all call it reading them or telling somebody about themselves. You can't tell me nothing about me. You can ask me and I'll tell you. But if you go on by what you think of it means nothing. Why? You wrong. It's two left shoes. That's why. What we see ain't always what it is. We see it for what it is and we make assumptions and judgments. And a lot of times it be wrong. Well, I thought, if you thought, that means you didn't know. I hate that phrase, I thought. Stop thought and then. God, if you got no purpose, no reason, what are you thinking about something that you don't know about? And then it happen, I thought something else. Did you know it? Self-mastery is getting information that's going to benefit you and using it. No sense in getting information, advice about life, and then you don't use it. It don't serve you for that. By anyone, okay? I don't need to be told who I am by anyone. And I have been read and told, and what happened? We don't talk no more, okay? If you're going to tell me about me, okay. I know me. The question is, don't tell me about me. Question is, do you know you? Tell me about you. That's doing something. Telling me about me ain't doing a damn thing, but pushing me off and put me in a position where I ain't want to talk to you no more. I'm going to put you on that list. No deal with you, okay? When toxic people, and you know they're toxic, why you hang around them? Why you be around them? I would avoid them like the plague. That's why I have no friends. Well, everybody ain't toxic, but if you in that mode, I don't care less. Okay, I put them all in the same order. Good self-mastery is decision making. It's only made when you know what it is you're actually doing. You can't guess. You can't wish and hope. You need to know. Get information that will help you. Get life advice that will help you. Don't just listen to people talk about a bunch of nothing that don't do nothing for you. Me telling you about me don't help you one bit. Me trying to tell you how to help you, that's what I'm here to do. That's why I do what I do. For you, not me. Self-mastery, again, I will only make what? Good life decisions. I'm a little wiser now. I'm particular about what it is I do and how I do it. So I'm making better decisions and I'm the beneficiary of that. That's the part I tell you. When you're making good decisions in your life, you're the one going to benefit. You're going to profit, okay? And you make life decisions daily that will what? Benefit, not hurt you. I'm not trying to hurt myself. I'm not trying to put myself in a bad predicament. All those things I avoid. And you can do it. Your choice. I choose to. Some people choose not to. But I'll make that decision. I seen an old friend who, when we were together, wasn't good. Why you think after 10, 12, whatever years it's been, all of a sudden, no, hi, goodbye. Okay? They all cheesing like, oh, look at you. But last time I saw you, you was kicking me out your house. So ain't no love for you. Again, I'm true to my game. I'm true to the game. I said, boy, yeah, I was cold-blooded. Why? I didn't even entertain that nonsense. That's why toxic people, you avoid them. I do. My choice. Miracles are nothing but good decisions that you made and you profit for it. It ain't a miracle to do the right thing. But for some people, it's a miracle because they don't have the wherewithal or the discipline in themselves to create their own miracle. So they watch yours and get all caught up in yours. I don't live in nobody, I don't vicariously live to nobody but my son. Done that a long time ago. Get that up. But now I'm living through my grandkids. I can interject into them. I ain't got a problem with that. But I'm not putting in nobody else. Moving on. If you have, okay, the ability to create miracles in your life daily, that's self-mastery. That's what it means right there. You doing it, and that's what it all is about. And then when you do it on a regular basis, it gets good. It just get gooder, as my pastor tell you. But if you live, and always, if you're living right, like Mr. Right, that means you're creating miracles every day in your life. That's a nice way to live. My pastor would tell you, and I call him in a little while, Frank will say, I'm blessed by the grace of God. That's somebody who knows. That's somebody who knows. That's somebody who has self-mastery. Why? You put in the higher hands. You just be the orchestrator. Good people. I don't call y'all religious. I say good people. I don't care about your religion. No. If you're a good person, that means you treat me right, you're dealing with me respectfully, you're a good person. Because you're a Christian, Muslim, or Jew, don't mean nothing to me. I see you as a person. And good people making what? Good decisions, being good people daily will not suffer misery. Good people don't go through the misery. Why? They're doing good things, they're doing the right thing. They don't experience that. And the people experience that don't experience the good. You can't serve two masters. You're gonna be good or you're gonna be miserable. Simple as that. And when you're being good, misery don't come. When you do it bad, good don't come. Okay? Get the concept. All right. We live right, create good people. Okay. If you're a servant of God, and I see a bunch of people claiming, I don't have to claim a damn thing. I do what I do for God. So I ain't got to claim to be no. I'm just telling you, when you do those things, when you serve God daily, whatever you need in life, it just seems to happen. Miracle. We call them blessings. On the right side I'm from, it's a blessing. Yeah, I call it a miracle. My man said, God will make a way where there's no way. I agree 100%. 100%. Because it ain't always about you. You got to rely on that higher you. Okay? And if you're walking with him, you can do that. If not, you ain't got no higher you. You are the top. Your ego is it. And he ain't good. You have choices in life. And that's what your life is all about. Choices that you can make for yourself. When you make bad choices, they're called fetters. Okay? And the ego is the fetterest person ever. Why? He's going to make bad choices. And he's going to suffer. You're going to suffer through his bad choices. If you allow him to run you, you got to pay the price. Not always good. Okay? And when you have choices, because you have choices in life, you have to make and live with what? Your decision making, aka your choices that you make in life. I get so annoyed. What makes you think a bad choice gonna deliver you good? Living wrong ain't gonna make you better. All those things don't change. You do. And if you don't change how you're living and what you're doing in life, misery will come for you. And what misery? Misery is what comes from what? Wrong thinking, wrong decision making, wrong things. And all the time you're wondering why I'm not reaching level. I can't become self-master. Nope. Till you change. Negative don't get you positive. I just gave a lesson. Right thinking is positive thinking. I've never came on here negative. I maybe came on ranting and upset, but not negative. No, I am not negative at all. Ain't nothing negative about me unless I got to deal with somebody in that concept. Then I can get real negative too. Like I said, no, but getting negative to me is getting in the mud with the pig. And my pastor gave me a life lesson about that. So I didn't mind being negative. It's a little bit pig in me. All right, I'm oink oink. All right. But again, misery is the other side to happiness. Misery is what? Suffering. From what? From the bad, aka wrong decision that you made in your life. Don't blame nobody else for your misery. You made that bed of misery, you got to wallow in it. And that's all you're gonna do is wallow. Get your ass up. Okay? That's the only way you get out of the misery is get up. Stand up. Oh man, life is beating me down. My wife ain't good. Those are all excuses to just what? Be miserable. Those are excuses that you use. Losers and people who are miserable will make excuses for everything that happened to them and won't take responsibility for nothing. That's why you lose. If you're living wrong, you will live in what? Misery. When? Daily. That's what your life is going to be consistent of. Y'all call it drama. Whatever term we use to define what's going on, it's all the same thing. So don't get caught up on, you said this, you said that. Is that what it is? Yeah, okay, so what you call it don't make a damn bit of difference. Don't get caught up in, well, the tangible, well, he said this, he said that. Are they wrong? Never mind what they're saying. Is what they're saying right, regardless of how they're saying what you think it is. Egoistic people, they will always live to what? Satisfy who? Themselves. They don't give a damn about nobody. That's the ego. That's what the ego means. Edge guy out. Ain't nothing godly about egoistic people. They're selfish. You can serve God, you can serve yourself. Egoistic people serve themselves. Good people, right thinkers, serve your higher self. There's two people going on there. And your choice. That's what choice means. You got choice to be this or be that. The choice that you make, you got to live with. And if the choice is bad, you're going to suffer. Simple as that. If it's good, you'll benefit. Life don't make the choices for you. The world don't make the choices for you. Situations in life don't make the choices for you. You do. Remember, because of you, everything what depends on you, good or bad. I took all responsibility for everything I did. Own up and don't have a problem with it. Why? At Judgment Day, what are you gonna blame? So you might well get used to it. I'm working my way to be used to being responsible for what come out of my mouth and what I do. Pay more attention to that and you'll be better too. Trust me. Ignorant people, y'all suffer misery every day of your life. And you will until what? You get enlightened. Get knowledge of self. Get an epiphany, a reason to change what you're doing for the better. Other than that, it won't. You control that also. Right thinking philosophy will teach you what? How to be a creator, a miracle creator in your life daily. Just like Mr. Wright. Know right from wrong. And do what's right. Well, then you gonna give me a bunch of no, I ain't got a whole no, it's real simple. It ain't that complicated. You know this is right, you know that's wrong. You can choose whatever you want to do. And if you choose to do what's wrong, you got to suffer the consequences that come with that. That's all. It ain't my decision. That's the way it is. And you'll find out when you're making better decisions, life seems to be better, things going better. Why? You doing the right thing. That don't happen if you're not. A lot of people doing the right thing. They don't want a bunch of woo-ha-rah. Look at him. No, they just live with their own little self. And that's how it's supposed to be. We're individuals. You're one person. Okay? Stay in your lane, so to speak. But if you don't know your lane, you don't have a lane, how you going to stay in it? You don't know who you are, how you going to be your best self? These are all things that self-mastery covers if you put the work in. That's what it's all about. If you put in, what you put in, what you're going to get out. You reap what you sow. Again, God's law. Personally, I'm a miracle creator for myself. No. I will teach, assist, and aid, but I'm doing me. Don't worry about the cow being pulled. Why? I do me. I got me covered. I'm trying to help you. And I'm a miracle creator daily for myself. And that means what? I'm living what? And doing the right thing. When? Daily. I don't pick and choose. I do it every day. Regardless. I tell people what the situation is shouldn't dictate your actions. Your actions should be the same in all situations. Right? Correct and on point. That's it. You make those decisions. Again, the choices in life of creating miracles or misery is a daily situation that you got to live with. And mastery meaning you got it figured out. Self-mastery means I got me together. Back in the day, we asked, you got something right? Yeah, all right, I'm good. That means, are you taking care of you? Back then, we asked those questions. Now, man, what's going on? Nobody wants to hear that. Y'all ain't talking because you really don't give a damn. That's the first thing. But in life, if you choose to live your life in misery, who can you blame? Again, that's your choice that you made. You choose to do this. So just like you choose to make misery, you can make the choice to what? Create miracles. And that's your choice, be it good or bad. And most of us make bad choices and wonder why good things ain't happening. All right. Miracles, aka blessings, are created. And when you are a miracle creator, that means you have reached self-mastery. Why? You creating situations for yourself that's good for you. That's what self-mastery is all about. Not making bad decisions. Misery is what? Miracle creating is self-mastery at its best. Why? Because when you're living right, you are the conductor, you're the controller of that. And vice versa. If it's bad, you still the controller. It don't make a difference. When you choose to live right in your daily life, that's what miracle creating, aka that makes you a right thinker. And we welcome what? Miracles that we create in life on a day-to-day basis. That's called living right. Hope you got the message. Hope you understand it. More importantly, I hope you practice it and use it and benefit from it. And that way you can become your own miracle creator. Right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who got themselves together has passed away. I'll be right back.